After owning the Arc'teryx Squamish jacket for almost a year now, this dog walker is ready to do a long-term review of its performance. Today on Dog Walker Dave Reviews, I'll be going over my thoughts and opinions after owning this Arc'teryx jacket for close to a year now. I'll be going over what I like about the jacket and maybe a couple things that I would like to change in the next iteration. First of all, the pros of the Squamish jacket. Now, on my initial review of this jacket, I had over 5,000 viewers so far, which for a channel like mine is amazing. So thank you to all those 5,000 people or more that have watched my initial review. Now, the first pro, for some of the viewers out there, the first thing I want to mention is that some people were concerned about the quality of the jacket. Now, in my year of owning this jacket, I have had absolutely no quality control issues. It has held up very well. I've gone on city hikes, short other hikes on trails around town, and then I've taken it all the way to 3,000 meter peaks over the last year. I've had zero issues with it so far. So that's just my experience with it. I've taken this jacket through a lot of brush, taken several tumbles with it. I am my own trip hazard. It shows no sign of wear on areas that I've fallen. I fell once, landed on my elbow, gouged up my elbow pretty good, and it is showing absolutely no wear in that area. For the price and how light it is, I consider it to be quite well built. In saying that though, it is not meant for extreme adventures, but for everyday use, wearing it with a pack, going on trails, using it as a windbreaker around town, or any non-extreme situations. Again, this has held up quite well for me. Over many of my ventures, I have worn my day pack, the Osprey Talon, or I've worn my Solomon Advanced Skin 12 pack, and it is showing no wear and tear around where the straps meet the coat, either underneath the armpits or in the front here. The second thing I like about this jacket is the hood. The hood fits very well over a beanie, or a toque as we say in Canada. It's got a nice brim and it cinches very well in the back. So you can get a really nice snug fit, and the hood is not going to go anywhere. If a toque or a beanie doesn't suit your fancy, it goes well over a ball cap as well. So I have my running cap underneath this. Again, the brim sits well on top of the hat brim, and it is not going anywhere. And I've been in gusts of wind on top of mountains that are easily pushing 70 kilometers an hour, and it has not gone anywhere. Myself, on the other hand, I've almost got blown off the top of a mountain a couple of times, but hey, price you pay for going over 3,000 meters in Alberta. Arc'teryx uses a 30 denier fabric on the coat. They have their own special name for it, and that doesn't really matter. Even though it is lightweight, as I mentioned earlier, I find it blocks the wind extremely well. I have no concerns with the wind resistance of this coat. It is not a waterproof coat, but it does resist light moisture pretty well. As long as you're not going out there for multiple hours in anything more than a light drizzle, I find it holds up quite well to the little bit of moisture that we get here in Western Canada. It stuffs really well into its only pocket that's on the chest, into a little ball. But what I prefer to do is to put this in my backpack, not having it all balled up like this, folding it over and then shoving it in all the nooks and crannies in my backpack. Before we get into the drawbacks, if you are liking the content of my channel, this video, or any of my other videos, hit that subscribe button as it really helps out the channel, and maybe even give it a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. Now, it can't be all sunshine and dandelions, or is that roses? Sunshine and roses. I have a couple of drawbacks. Number one, it only has a chest pocket. I would personally like to see two slash pockets on the side to put your hands in. I find when you put a phone or something like that in this chest pocket, it bounces around. I personally don't like to have anything heavy shoved in my chest pocket. So I'd really like it in the next iteration to have 2 hand pockets. My only other drawback with the coat is it's pricey. $200 Canadian, not inexpensive, but the good thing about Arc'teryx is that they offer a lifetime warranty against damage. Now that's not to say you can go out and run through brush, thorns, etc., but they will repair or replace if it's under normal wear and tear. What do we consider normal? Not quite sure. Now I'm going to throw it back to you. If you own the Arc'teryx Squamish jacket, leave a comment below as far as how you found it. Whether the quality is there, you've had some concerns, issues, or just your overall thoughts and opinions. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Thank you again so much for watching, everyone. I appreciate all the support and all the people that have followed the channel. Have yourself a wonderful day. Peace, everyone, and be good to one another.